guys, Levianeer Gamer coming to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going to be going over the new Infinite Ray main box that has been leaked on the official Duel Links meta website. If you guys want to take a look at the entire card list for the Infinite Ray main box, I will have the Duel Links meta website linked down in the description below, because I'm only going to be going over the UR and SR cards as per usual for these main mini box reviews. Now, as you can see, the cover card for this main box is our first Chaos number Xyz monster, which is, of course, good old Utopia Ray. And I believe that was the first one to show up in the anime. I haven't watched X in a while, so I'm not exactly sure. But we also have two of our first rank 8 Xyz monsters, and we have a bunch of rank 7s, as well as some new new Noble Knight Xyz monsters. We have one SR Xyz. We have also another Teller Knight Xyz. So we got a bunch of stuff to go over. A bunch of UR and SR cards to go over. If you guys are excited for me to go over these UR and SR cards, then be sure to drop a like on the video down below and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are not. Now, on to the UR and SR cards. First things first, we're going to look at Kage Tokage. Another level 4. Kage Tokage is a dark level 4 reptile effect monster, 1100 attack, 1500 defense. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned by its own effect. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and it cannot be used as a single material. Pretty short, straight to the point. You know, this is definitely going to be a staple in pure Xyz decks. It could definitely be prominent in Utopia. Say, you know, be summon level 4s a lot. I'm not gonna say Shark, because, well, I mean, no, you could, but you wouldn't be able to use the territory of the Shark skill. But yeah, basically in any Xyz-based deck, you could really run this card, you know, or even in decks that aren't, you know, specifically Xyz-based. You can, as long as you summon level 4, as long as you got a bunch of level 4s in your deck, you can throw on Kage Tokage, and bada bing, bada boom, you're just gonna get a bunch of rank 4s out. So, next we have our first Star Seraph card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. This is Star Seraph Scepter. It is a light level 4 fairy type effect monster, 1800 attack, 400 defense. When this card is normal special summon, you can add one Star Seraph monster from deck to your hand, except the copy of itself. Okay, so it's a searcher for the deck. An Xyz monster that was summoned using 3 or more monsters, including this card on the field, as material gains the effect. When it is Xyz summoned, you can trigger one card on the field and destroy it, and if you do, draw a card. Alright. So, this is good, because it rewards you for using 3 or more Xyz monsters, or Xyz materials, I should say. So that's definitely very good. You get to, when you use it 3 or more, you get to pop a card and then draw a card. So that is really good. I'll record 2 for 2 on good UR cards, and I'm definitely interested to see the other Star Seraph support, see if they're any good. Next, we have Rescue Rabbits. Now, if my memory serves me correct, this was definitely a prominent card in the TCG for quite a while. I don't think it is anymore, but definitely used to be. So Rescue Rabbit is a level 4 Earth attribute, beast type effect monster, 300 attack, 100 defense. Cannot be summoned from the deck. You can banish this face-up card you control, special summon 2 or more level 4 normal monsters from your deck with the same name, but destroy them during the end phase. So yeah, this basically, it is only normal monsters, so there are a few normal monsters you could use. Axe Raider, you could use Axe Raider for this, Megalomasher X, whatever other normal monster you want to run. But this is basically instant rank 4. You know, get rid of it on your field, summon 2 normal monsters with the same name, and boom! Go for Utopia, Diamond Direwolf, any other rank 4 that requires 2. Yeah. So, it's good. I like it. I like it. I don't think it's going to be seen a lot, but, you know, for what it's worth, it can definitely be useful. And now, we got the homie, Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Now, I've already got 2 copies of this card, so I'm not gonna be too excited. Who am I kidding? Of course I'm gonna be excited. It's freaking Chaos Dragon Levianeer, man. Card is super, super good. Then, for those of you who don't know what Chaos Dragon Levianeer does, it is a level 8 Dark Attribute Dragon type effect monster, 3000 attack, 0 defense. Cannot be normal summon or set. Must first be special summon from your hand by banishing 3 or more, or 3 light and or dark monsters from your graveyard. When summoned this week, activate this effect, applying the following effect based on the attributes of the monsters banished. Also, it cannot attack on the turn that it uses effect. So, if you use only light monsters, you can special summon a monster from your opponent's hand in... Wait, what? You can special summon 1 monster from your graveyard in defense mode. If you use only dark monsters, you shuffle a random card from your opponent's hand to the deck. And if you use both light and dark monsters, which you're going to use most often, destroy up to 2 cards on the field. Now, the last effect where it uses both light and dark. It is key, because it does not target. It just says destroy 2 cards on the field. So you can easily get rid of pesky back row cards, the monster cards, anything. You know, don't target. So yeah, unless it's unaffected, then you know, can't use it. But still, very good. Obviously it can't attack. That's not a problem if you use chaos. If you use it in Lightsworn, then you're not gonna have much of a problem with that. So, yeah, not really much else to say about it. On to the next card. We have our one and only your spell, which is Heretic Seal of Convocation, and it says add 1 heretic monster from deck to your hand. So we are finally getting some Heretic Seal support cards. And I don't play Heretics much at all. In fact, I don't even think I have. I probably have a few. You know, I don't have a lot of them. I'm hoping some of them are reprinted in the main box so that I could try them out. But besides that, this is a very good card. Obviously, any card that says add something from deck to your hand, and that's it, is an instant 3 of. And I did see a few other Heretic Seas monsters, so we're going to go over those in a bit. Now we're going to go over the rank 8 Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord of the Heliopolis. Tis a rank 8 light attribute, dragon type effect, Xyz monster, 3000 attack, 2400 defense. Our first rank 8 in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Very nice to see. Generic, 2 level 8s. Can take it into any deck you want. Once per turn, detach a inventory from this card. Distribute any number of monsters from your hand and or side of the field, minimum 1. Then destroy an equal amount of cards on the field. Again, just a little Levianeer. This one doesn't target. So once again, get rid of back row that could possibly mess you up. You can get rid of monsters that you wouldn't normally get rid of. And yeah, you know, it's basically a walking destruction. And now that I think about it, you could really mess up someone's field with this. Because it says, it should be any number of cards from your hand and or field. Minimum 1. So you could theoretically get rid of every other card on your field to get rid of their entire field. Like, that's actually insane. Wow. Now I really want to see Heretics in action. That's insane. That is nuts. Alright, next we have a Constellar Ptolemy M7. This is a light attribute machine. Exceeds rank 6, 2700 attack, 2000 defense. You can also exceed some of this card by using a Constellar Exceeds monster you control as Exceed material. Other than Ptolemy M7. I don't think we have any other Constellars in Duel Links. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyways, if summoned this way, the following effect cannot be activated this turn. Once per turn, during the touching material from this card, then target a monster on the field or in either player's graveyard, return it to the hand. Alright. Not bad. This one does, however, target, but you can return it to their hand. So that's not bad. Does not send it to the graveyard, does not return it to the deck. So that's pretty good. Our final UR card is Dark Tellarknights Batlamius. I think I said that right. It is a Dark rank 4, requires 2 level 4 Tellarknights, 2600 attack, 550 defense. All face-up monsters on the field become dark. Interesting. You can attach one or two material from this card and discard one card spell summon from an extra deck one light Tellarknight monster by using this card you control as material. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Where was I? Exceeds what the hell? I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Also, you cannot exceed some other monster you control for the rest of the turn. Alright. So, it only limits you to exceed something that one time. This effect can be activated during either player's turn if you have 7 or more Tellarknight monsters with different names in your graveyard. What? Bro. That's actually insane. Although it does say 7 monsters with different names. So that would imply that if you want to use this during your opponent's turn, you would have to use the other Tellarknight monsters, which are good in on their own, but wouldn't exactly be viable. But that effect being there is pretty nuts. So I'm actually kind of, I low-key kind of want to try that. So I actually might do another Tellarknight video, using this card and like 7 different Tellarknight monsters. So we'll see. Alright, so that will do it for the UR cards in this main box. Now we're going to take a look at the SR cards. And from what I've seen so far, it's mostly a bunch of Heretic cards and Constellars, which I'm not opposed to. I want to see all the decks in Duel Links that are previously in Duel Links to get, extra deck support, or just support in general. Because, I want variety. We have had a whole year of the same crap for a very long time, and a bunch of other people are sick of it, and I am definitely ready for, whatever else comes at us. So, with that said, we're going to take a look at Noble Knight Pelennor. It is a rank 4. It is a level 4 light attribute warrior type effect monster, 1900 attack, 500 defense. You can target one Noble Arms equipped spell equipped to this card, and one face-up monster your opponent controls to destroy them. Then draw a card. Also, you cannot attack for the rest of the turn. Now this is pretty nice. So it's basically it's a Dryston. It's basically a Dryston. Whereas Dryston, it was if you had an equipped spell equipped to it, you were forced to use its effect. With Pelennor, it's basically the same effect, but you also get to draw a card, and you can use it whenever you want. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I would definitely say this card would replace Dryston in Noble Knights. So that's definitely nice. That's definitely very nice to see. I like that. A lot. Next we have a Constellar Somber. It's a light level 4 fairy type effect monster, 1550 attack, 1600 defense. You can only use each effect of Constellar Somber once per turn. When this card is in the graveyard, if this card was sent there this turn, you can normal summon one Constellar monster for one less tribute. You can banish one Constellar monster from your graveyard, then target a Constellar monster in your graveyard. Add that target to the hand. Also gains the following effect. This turn you can activate this effect, normal summon one Constellar monster. So, it seems like this card is mostly there to give you another summon, basically. So let's see, the first part lets you summon a monster for one less tribute. I can start a monster for one less tribute. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how to feel about this, because off the top of my head, I don't know how viable this will be. I know there are some level 5 or 6 Constellar monsters. I just don't know if they're good or not. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not 100% sure if this card will. I mean, it'll probably see play. I'm just not 100% sure on the whole Constellar archetype, because there's a bunch of cards in Duel Links. So I'm gonna leave that there. Y'all let me know in the comments down below if this card's good or not. I'm gonna move on to the next card. We got another Constellar card, Constellar Pollux, a level 4 light attributes. Warrior type effect monster, 1700 attack, 600 defense. During the turn this card was normal summon, you can normal summon one Constellar monster in addition to your normal summon or set. Okay, so pretty much will give you a free rank 4. Yeah, so it's not bad. This one's definitely better, easier to understand than the last one. I mean, a lot of Constellars are like this, where like they have simple effects. So again, I don't know if Constellars are actually gonna see a bit of play. I feel like they probably won't, but again, let's wait and see. Again, I'm gonna move on right to the next card. Next card we got is Heretic Dragon of Tefnuit. It is a level 6 light attribute dragon type effect monster, 2100 attack, 4200 defense. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can spell summon this card from your hand. This card cannot attack during the turn it is spell summoned this way. When this card is distributed, spell summon a dragon normal monster from hand, deck, or graveyard. Make its attack 0. Now, with this effect, I believe it is targeting the level 8 Heretic normal monster with 0 attack and defense. So we're probably going to be summoning that card a lot, especially with this effect. So not bad. Not bad for an SR card for Heretics. I I definitely think it's gonna see a bunch of play. Next, we have Star Seraph Sovereignty. Honestly, I kind of forgot about these cards. So, 1 UR, 1 SR. The rest are probably going to be a bunch of rares or normals. So, Sovereignty is a level 4 light attribute, fairy type effect monster, and attack 2000 defense. Cannot be used. What? Cannot be used as material for an Exceed summon. Okay. Except for the Exceed summon of a monster that uses 3 or more materials. Okay. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. If you normal summon or spell summon this A Star Seraph monster except during the damage step, you can spell summon this card from your hand if you draw a card. Then you can spell summon it if it was a Star Seraph monster. Okay. So, from those 2 cards that I've from Star Seraph, Scepter and Sovereignty, it looks like you're going to be using 3 or more materials for an Exceed summon. From the looks of it. Because you can't even use this card unless it has 3 or more materials you're using it for. So, excuse me. So it's going to be interesting. Seeing an Exceed archetype with 3 or more materials per Exceed summon. So, it's going to be interesting to see that. I'm definitely hoping for more Star Seraph support in this box, if any. But I'm definitely interested to see where we go from here. Next we have fucking hell. Next we have Sacred Noble Knight of King Kestenin. As a rank 4 light attribute war attack effect monster requires 2 or more level 4 Noble Knights. 1500 attack, 2500 defense. You can attach any number of materials from this card, then target that many. Excuse me. You can attach any number of materials from this card, then target that many cards your opponent controls, return them to the hand. Nice. I like to see that. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon Noble Knight Exceed monster from your extra deck, and attach this card from the graveyard to that monster as material. Nice. Alright. I love this card. I absolutely love it. So, we have an Exceed monster that destroys monsters, destroys back row, and now we have one that returns cards your opponent controls to the hand. So if you're using 3 Noble Knights, which I most likely will, then you can return up to 3 cards your opponent controls to the hand. That is nice. And on top of that, if it's destroyed, you can use this card to summon your rank 4 or 5 Artorgus monsters. Use this material. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to use the Artorgus' effects when they're summoned. Yeah, because treated as an Exceed summons, you will be able to use their effects. So that is actually insane. It has more defense, so you're probably just going to use some of this in defense mode a lot, which is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But that's definitely nice to see another Noble Knight Exceed monster. And honestly, I hope Noble Knights get more support along the way. Next, we have Kaya Dragon the Thunder Charger. Ah, yes, you'll love to see it. It is a rank 7 wind attribute dragon type of seas monster, generic 2 level 7s. Yeah, gunning a lot. 2600 attack, 2100 defense. You can also Exceed summon this card using a rank 5 or 6 seas monster you can control as material. And if it attacks the defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Short, sweet, to the point. You can rank it up using a rank 5 or 6 monster. So, ooh. Wait a minute. See, if you could use a rank 5 or 6, I'm almost for sure. But I'm gonna tuck this into Noble Knights. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We have rank 5 Noble Knight. It doesn't say specific rank 5 or 6 to this monster. It just says a rank 5 or 6 seas monster. Bro, I'm about to take this card into every single deck that I have. Or at least that has rank 5s in it. I am so gonna take this into my normal knights. I don't care if it's good or not. You know, I'm gonna use it. Next we have another Heretic Dragon Seas monster. Heretic Dragon King of Atum. Is a light attribute, rank 6, Dragon type of Seas monster. You can even take the Gaia Dragon into Heretic Dragons. Heretic Dragon King of Atom is a rank 6 light attribute Dragon type of Seas monster. 2 level 6 dragons. 2400 attack, 2100 defense. Once per turn, you attach 2 material from this card. Special summon 1 dragon monster from your deck. It makes attack 0 and defense 0. But it cannot attack. This card can attack during turn to activate this effect. Again, most times you're gonna be summoning the level 8 0 attack and defense. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be using that a lot anyway. But you know, this card is it's for what it's worth. It's okay. It's okay. I do think the rank 8 Heretic Seas monster is better. But it could get some combos going. So in that regard, it could be pretty good. Anyways, on to the next card. Next we have another number monster. We got number 91 Thunder Spark Dragon. It is a rank 4 light attribute Dragon type of Seas monster. Requires 3 level 4s. So you can use this in Star Seraph. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Attach 3 materials for this monster. Destroy all other face-up monsters on the field. Wow, talk about nuking the field, man. Detach 5 materials from this card. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Now, I'm not 100% sure how you're gonna get the other 2 materials for this card. But if you are able to get this off, that would be pretty nuts. Obviously, it won't be a one-time thing, but it could. I mean, look, if you use the detach 5 materials and you get rid of your opponent's field, and you don't win that turn, then I don't know what you're doing. I really don't. But that being said, we're gonna move to the next card. Alright, so these last 2 SR cards are both traps. And they are both, I would say, probably very situational. And I will explain why in a second. So, we have High 5 the Sky. During your battle phase, start 1 face-up Exceed monster that attacked this turn. It can make a second attack during this battle phase. If it does so during this phase, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Now, this effect is... Actually, no, I'm going to go over the other effects, and then we'll talk about both those cards after. And our other trap is Halfway to Forever. Target 2 monsters in your graveyard, special summon both, but negate their effects, if any. If you do it immediately after its effect results, succeed summon 1 light Utopia or Utopic Exceeds monster from using both of those monsters. So, both of these traps can be used in tandem with each other. You can first activate this card, summon the 2 monsters from your graveyard that you're going to use them to Exceed summon. Yeah, excuse me. Summon Utopia. Go into an attack. Pop a card. Then use High 5 the Sky. Because it did attack. Attack it again. And this time your opponent can't activate Diddly Squat. So, assuming that was their only monster, or if they have more, you can swing at it. If it has less attack. And you can get over it. And your opponent can't do Diddly Squat about it. So both those traps are pretty good. There's really not much else to say, you know. I would definitely be surprised if people do decide to run either or. I would be surprised if they didn't run both. I'm just gonna say it outright. Because like I said, they both work in tandem with each other. Obviously, you don't have to use both of them. I would say probably High Five the Sky would be used more because is, you know, attacking and whatnot. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so that is going to wrap up the UR and SR card review of the Infinite Raid main box, which will probably be coming out in the next coming days. Again, if you guys want to take a look at the full card list yourselves and decide whether or not you're going to spend your hard-earned money or gems on it, I will have it linked, Duel Links Meta website linked down below in the description. But that is going to wrap up yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. If you guys are excited to have Utopia Raid in Duel Links, as well as a bunch of Erratic Sport and Noble Knight stuff, then be sure to smash the like button down below. And for those of you that watch my videos but are not subbed, then please do me the favor of going down and hitting that big red subscribe button now to join the Broken Universe today. And while you're at it, go ahead and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. And that's about all I got. Now, before I head on out of here, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and to everyone who doesn't celebrate either of those, Happy Holidays. You know, I'm not going to be spending it with family, unfortunately, but, you know, I am still going to be enjoying the day nonetheless, and all of you should too. And if I don't upload before the end of the year, Happy New Year. But until next time, I will see you all in the next one.